Hit of the Week is brought to you by Andy Fields Insurance.
Join me on the radio every weekday from 3 until 6 for the Bill Shanks Show on Fox Sports 1670 AM as we talk about the Bulldogs, Yellow Jackets, Bears, Falcons, and don't forget the morning show with Chucky Olson and Daniel Shirley. They've got complete coverage of high school football every morning from 7 until 9 on Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon. All right, we've got one more game highlight to show you about Mary Persons in Westover. Mary Persons playing very well, although they got beat last week. We'll see how they do now in the first round of the playoffs, where they've done well the last couple of years. Let's go back to Dan Pitt Stadium for the highlights of this game, and here come the Bulldogs. Always a great atmosphere in Forsyth with this game, first quarter, and we have our drive of the week right here coming up right off the top as the Bulldogs are already up 7-0 after a quick drive to start the game on their own 20. Jake Johnston with a pass to Malik Bledsoe for an 8-yard gain. Then Johnston scrambles, rolls to his right, and he's going to hit Zach Harvey on the 42 right there. Johnston now again, shotgun looking. Look at this pass right here to Bledsoe, right down the middle. Pretty pass, pretty catch. Nice completion inside the 10. Now the handoff coming to D-High. Touchdown Bulldogs. That made it 14-0, and the home team was out on top right there in the second quarter. Now Westover goes to work on their own 32. The pass play to the left. Great defense there by the Bulldogs. That hurt right there. They're near midfield, he tried to say. The quarterback dropped it, recovered the ball. More great defense. Cameron Pennyman with the play right here. Westover trying to do something. They couldn't. They tried to pass it on this one. Malik Herring going to bat the ball down. Just great defense. And Mary Persons wins this game. 14-0 the final. That's the fourth straight season the Bulldogs have won in the first round. They are now 9-2 on the season, but they play Buford next week. Oh, man. Buford won 63-0 over Southeast Whitfield tonight. All right, good win there for Mary Persons. Let's go to the scoreboard now and see how some of the other teams did from around the state of Georgia. Jones County moves to 9-2. They win over Carver Columbus. This is a big win for Jones County. They play at Kell next week after their first round victory. Warner Robins' season is over. They lose to Harris County. The former head coach of Jones County, Dwight Jones, 33-31. The Demons finished their season at 6-5. West Lawrence wins 23-17 over Bainbridge at home tonight. They have won 3 straight now. They will host Stevens County and that big offensive lineman next week. Baldwin over Worth. How about this? Baldwin 17-7. They will now play at Cartersville. The season is over for veterans, as Cairo, the syrup makers, beat veterans 24-7. Warhawks finish at 3-8. Waco all over Jackson from Atlanta, 73-28. No surprise here. Waco now 11-0 on the season, and they will take on Callaway next week. Central season is over. They lose to Cook tonight by the score of 42-14. That score, 42-14. Central finishes the season at 5-6. Bleckley loses to Jefferson by the score of 52-37. Bleckley finishes their season at 5-6. Lamar County over Swainsboro. I'll tell you the scores right here. Lamar County wins 28-14. Also tonight, Westfield over Brookwood 45-14. Hornets now 11-1 on the season. They move on to the next round in the GISA. John Millage with a 1-point win tonight in Valdosta over Valwood by the score of 35-34. Also, Georgia Christian beat Brentwood 35-13. Deerfield Windsor over Gatewood 48-7. And again, our big story, Peach County loses by the score of 14-7 in a huge game there to Appling County. Northside wins, so does Macon County, Mary Persons, and Dodge County beats Westside. We're out of time. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here next week for more playoff action. For now, I'm Bill Shanks. For all of us at 41 NBC, have a good weekend. Good night.